Yes, yes, yes. Here now, the heart of Stonehenge.
Well, it's the heart of the visitor centre.
It's heart of, I call it the heart of Stonehenge.
Right from the start,
When it's summer.
I knew you were
Is it
the
hot?
one for me.
This is Stonehenge. Oh, we have to wear masks. There's
Oh, yeah.
masks, so
I'll put my mask on and go get
guys,
the tickets validated
we
again.
need to wear masks now.
So you stay here,
Yeah, can I have my mask?
and I'll go get it validated, okay?
Yeah, so I have to wait for him, and because I have to validate ticket. So, yes, we're here inside of, not inside,
The visitor centre.
visit center. I'm gonna show you some beautiful places here, like, you know, it's a view. What they call that?
I think it's called roundhouses.
And I think people live,
Neolithic roundhouses, I think.
you know, long time ago. So I can show you these guys now. Come with me. Ta-da! Look at them. Beautiful. I think that's the stone, the sample of one of the stone.
The test is before you go to Stonehenge, you've got to be able to push it. If you can't push it, not allowed
Okay,
in.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you got to push it. That one you got to pick up. Yeah.
I'm not strong enough.
Really? Most people are.
This one, you have to hold it. Look at, this is stone. Wow, huge. See? So,
Okay, so you got to stand at that end, and you got to push it to Stonehenge first. You got to push it. Yeah. Try hard. It's not moving.
anyway, guys, come here. I'm gonna show you. I think they lived here before a long time ago.
Yeah, you can't go inside now.
Unfortunately not. Last time we come here inside, so I think this is their house.
This is our new house. This is.
We have this, mayroon tayong ganito sa Pilipinas. Parang ano siya,
It's made of straw, isn't it? Hay.
so, tingnan mo yung, like, ginawa nilang ano, pang-upo nila. Parang sa Pilipinas. Like a nipa house.
What's it called?
Nipa house.
Nipper house.
It's like a kubo.
It's like a bubble. What's a bubble?
Kubo.
Oh,
You know where I show you that where we lived before is small
a
house.
bamboo house.
Bamboo house, but it's a nipa house. Yeah. So guys, hindi kami makapasok sa inside, sa loob kasi nakalock because of the COVID. Pero I think ito yung bahay nila ng mga, you know, yung parang katutubo kung sa Pilipinas. Ito yung bahay nila noon. It's similar like that, but then you cannot really see inside. So let's go now in the Stonehenge. Take the bus. So follow me, guys.
When you first came in, did you think it was as small or as big as it was?
It's just small because it's
Small.
far.
Yeah, but it's only when you get.
When you see it closer, when you see it closer, it's really big.
Yeah.
And like I'm still wondering how they put them all together. and so heavy and really, and it's a rock, solid rock.
24 tons of stone there.
24 tons.
In one rock.
Really?
In one rock, yeah. The big
How many
ones.
kilos?
It's more than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably like 50 of you.
No.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing it is.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyway, so this is one of the stone. Look at that.
Big stone, eh?
They said it came from where? How many miles away from?
Wales.
Yeah, but then how many miles?
Maybe 80, 100 miles away.
Imagine that. Kung iisipin mo guys, 100 miles away from here, paano nila na hakot yan at nabuo ng ganyan? You know, so I think that's why one of the reason naging historic ito is because yun ay, yun ang nabuo nila. How they put them together, do you think?
How they put them better? Well, not about putting them together, but they stack them on top of
Oh,
each
stack
other.
them together. Whatever you call it that then.
Probably like mounds of dirt and push them
Okay.
with mounds of dirt.
Let's go walk because someone's walking as well.
Someone's walking all the way around.
No, but I want to go there. Close. Tingnan mo ang panahon. It's nice to breathe in this weather. I like fresh air. Kaya di ba yung mga tao mas gusto nila nakatira sa probinsya because nice, you know, fresh air as well. No? Hot in the
Hot, it's not hot today. They said it's going to be hot, but it's not too bad. We've come early, so it's going to be hot in the afternoon, isn't it?
Actually, our supposed to be we will be about 30, isn't it? Babe?
Yeah,
But we
an hour early today.
are, which is not bad.
Now the sunshine's coming out. Look.
Not bad. Alam nyo guys, I think ang mga Pilipino mahilig mag-picture for the so many Stonehenge. So ano masasabi niyo sa Stonehenge? Is it interesting? Para sa akin, it's very interesting and like I said, one of the historic places in UK. Not everybody can, you know.
The thing about Stonehenge, though, is that when you come to Stonehenge, most people just see a bunch of rocks,
Bunch of rocks.
but it's not. It's not just a bunch of rocks. It's the whole experience of coming to Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Tell me why Stonehenge is so famous.
Because of the stone.
What is Stonehenge?
Stone!
No. Why was it built? I've told you before. Why was it built?
I forgot. You know, my memory is not really good.
So there was a big line over there that we walked over, and it said midsummer. That gives you a clue.
I don't know.
So it's a calendar.
Ah, yeah, it's a calendar. You know, guys.
It's a calendar.
Ito pala. One thing I will tell you about it. Yeah, sorry. I'm not very good on history, but then tell you know guys, that one is may meaning yan. Hindi lang pala yan bato na nilagay na pinagpatong-patong. Yan is a calendar. Summer, winter, autumn,
Yeah.
and what else? The other one.
Spring. Could it be spring? You forgot spring.
Yeah. So
That's the one that becomes winter and summer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So meron yan. I don't know how, but alam nila kung mag-winter, kung winter, kung summer. So may ano yan. Kumbaga alam niyo ba yung calendar na ano round circle. So parang ganun yan. May meaning siya. So for
Seasons.
Autumn, summer, winter,
Don't forget spring.
So I always forget spring. So, yun pala yan. That's why it's there. It's not only they just put them all together. Oh, how about
So the whole point about Stonehenge is that it's a big circle with gaps in it.
yes,
And at certain times of the year, the sun comes down and goes through those gaps
yes.
and out the other side. And whichever gap it goes through tells you which part of the year you're in.
Wow.
So summer solstice, which is the peak of summer, there's a certain angle to where the sun goes through.
Yes.
And winter solstice, there's a certain angle that it goes through.
Oh, okay.
So therefore the people know when to plant the crops
So guys,
due to the
now,
calendar.
may natutunan naman kayo. One of the reason bakit nandyan yan, hindi dahil pinatong lang, mayroon silang good reason, which is very clever.
It's very clever.
Very clever, because how can you think about that? How can they detect where is the summer, where is the winter, where is the spring, where is the...
So they worked this out 4,000 years ago. What to do with it, but also it's quite a magical place, because if you think about all of this land around here is all completely barren. There's no buildings anywhere around here, right? And there's a particular direction that people used to walk up to Stonehenge years ago,
Yeah.
and if they'd never seen it before, 4,000 years ago, they're just living in mud huts.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So if you made the pilgrimage to come down here 4,000 years ago and you suddenly saw this big stone monument, 10 miles away, you think, wow, what's that? So it's quite magical, really.
Yeah, it is. How about that one stone? What is that?
Well, I think there's been several circles of stones here, because there's holes in the ground where,
Maybe they didn't finish it.
yeah, could be.
Because
Yeah.
hindi lang naman yun eh. So, may mga, kung nandito ka makikita mo, meron spot sa malayong lugar na may mga malalaking bato. Maybe I'm thinking na maybe they didn't finish it because it's so heavy. Maybe, I don't know.
It's not because it's so heavy, because they got all the other stones up there. But have you ever wondered why Stonehenge is here in Salisbury?
I don't know. Actually, there is a story about Salisbury, isn't it?
Oh, there's lots about Salisbury, but here there's something called magical Leylines, and Leylines go all over the world, and Leylines connect to magical places. And here in Stonehenge, this is where all the Leylines connect.
Yeah.
So how do they know all those years ago that Leylines connected here?
I know you believe on something else.
Well, I think we've lost a lot of knowledge from the past, and we dismiss it because we don't know about it. But they obviously put it here for some reason. They could have chosen anywhere in the UK to put it.
Yeah.
Why do they put it here?
Maybe because the land here is huge and
But 4,000 years ago, there's no buildings anywhere. There's no fences, no buildings. There's just fields and trees.
maybe because someone knows that there is like you said, the land.
Leylines.
Leylines.
Yeah, very magical. Yeah.
That's why they put it here.
Wait. You know those things about crystal energy things. You know, you get some people on the internet selling crystals for energy. That's to do with ley lines. So the people that come down here each year, called druids, believe in all that magical stuff, and that's what it's all about. I wonder how long it took them to build it, because it's all built by hand, so it may have taken like 1 year, 10 years, 50 years to build it.
You think so?
But if they've moved all those stones from Wales, how long to move one stone?
Well, when we're talking Wales, it's like one, we're talking about yung iba hindi nila alam gaano kalayo yung Wales, from Wales to here is
It's about 100 miles away.
100. It's like kung nasa Manila ka, Pampanga,
Two times.
two times or 2.5 times ang layo. Imagine mo yun, 100 miles away. So, ganun kalayo ang distance na pinanggalingan ng mga batong ito. So, if you think about that, and also that time, walang 4,000 years ago, there's no truck or
No trucks, nothing
at all.
So they would have to use ropes and rollers to pull them.
Nakita nyo naman yung rope kanina, ang kapal. I think that's how they, but then it's still the same. What I'm talking about is 4,000 years ago, even yung rope na tali, nothing like that before. So it's not, so imagine that hindi ganun katibay ang pantali nila. So
Yeah.
Imagine mo yung mga tao noon, ganun kahirap ang buhay nila. That's how they live. And nakita nyo yung bahay nila na yung katutubo is the same. Na
They would have just pulled these stones over the rolling hills,
Yeah.
the rollers and ropes.
so it's really
And-
amazing na
How many people do you think it would have taken to pull one of the big stones on rollers and ropes?
100?
100 people?
100
200 people?
But then if you think about it, 100 people, how they can, you know, I don't know. I cannot really imagine even me. I don't.
The other thing about 4,000 years ago is that the population of the UK was much, much smaller.
Yeah.
You're not talking 65 million, you're talking maybe 2 million people in the whole of UK.
Yeah. But,
So for 200 people to pull one stone, it's a big it's a big thing.
yeah.
They obviously thought it very
Also-
special.
And also, like I said, but when you think about it, do they know that one day they will, this stone will become a famous all over the world? You know, but that was 4,000 years ago.
Roughly,
but
yeah.
Do you think that they already predict that after 4,000 years, it will be famous like now?
Yeah,
because
that's right.
if it's no COVID, these places it's so busy, as in very busy.
It's quite good today because it's not too busy, is it?
Not too busy because
Yeah.
no
Not too busy.
tourists outside the country, because like I said, these
Yeah.
people is most of it is they live here and
Yeah,
they come here to avoid the
yeah.
other places that's crowded at the moment. I think we have a good choice this weekend to come here and enjoy the weather and the Stonehenge. Enjoy. And last time when we went here, it's a bit raining, and also the time before it's hot and very busy. We cannot even sit down like this, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. The other advantage about English heritage having, I suppose, is that you don't get people coming here to sell things to you.
yeah,
Other tourist spots, they always want to sell things to you, don't they?
yeah. Actually, it's really,
Here it's quite controlled.
yeah, it's controlled.
Yeah. You see, the English even control the tourism now. Everything's controlled and restricted.
But then, what you can do? It's sad, but that's the way it is at the moment. Yeah.
Should you take a walk around the outside?
Yeah, why not? Can I take a picture? No, I will take a picture with Turn on. We're heading back. We're just passing the front of the Stonehenge. So I'm gonna show you, which is, I think this is the front actually. That's why it's
This is the
been-
closest part.
yeah, this is the closest. We can a bit closer, get closer a bit. See. Look at that, it's so big. So these are very close that you can get it. That's the one. Look at them. Can you see them, guys? It's so big, huge.
Inside that stone there, you see. Come round here a bit. Inside that stone in the middle, the bit in the middle at the bottom, does that look like stone to you?
Yes.
But on the outside, it's like two layers. You've got the layer on the outside and a bit in the middle. See that?
Yeah.
Does that look like steel on the inside?
I don't know. stone.
Not too many.
But it's 2 layers, isn't it?
No, there's stone.
2 layers of stone.
Stones so much, can't you? Really?
That's the stone.
How's it there? So, Kuracha, what do you think of Stonehenge?
Like I said, it's beautiful, and I'm glad I came here. I came back here,
Yeah?
and especially today, very special actually. And
Is it a bunch of stones?
no, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's a very historic and
It's a monument.
monument. And
Yeah.
If you know the history or the history of this, you will say it's really.
And you've got to go there
important.
to experience it.
Yes. I mean, like I said on my blogs, you will see that it's not only a bunch of stone; it's a history. So,
It's a monument.
We're already done, and we take the bus from Stonehenge.
And it's getting warm now.
Yeah, it's getting warm, and I think it's the right time to go home. And anyway, thank you guys, and see you again. Bye.